Hello y'all on YouTube, this is Rob with Rob's Nerdy Knives. Today we have a very special unboxing, something coming in from Vincent Rizzo. So if you know who that is, that's Bird Blades. Got something cool here. Alright, today I'm opening up my box with my Bird Blades Grackle fixed blade. This is the one in Magna Cut, made with the G10 handles. Very premium, beautiful Kydex holster. Let's see what we have here, because this one's kind of expensive. I wish it was an alternative. Maybe there is. See how handy a nice little EDC blade like this is? It's always nice to have a nice little fixie with you just to get the job done. I wonder what we have in here. Let's take a look. Something from Bird Blades. Wonder what that could be. Nice box, nice aesthetic. If you notice, that's their little logo. That is, got stuff on here. You'll see right there on here, on the logo. Now let's get into this box. Ooh, what do we have here? Oh, is this what I think it is? Well, we have a sticker. We have a box. We have a little Kydex sheath. And lo and behold, what do we have? We have a little knife here. Now this looks a lot like this one, doesn't it? A little different, but about the same, I think. Might be a hair smaller, I don't know. But this is Nitro-V, Bird Blades as well. Number 59, I think this one over here was number 10. So there we go. Look at that. All right, let me see here. Is it about the same? So let's measure these. Yeah, I think they're about the same. So what's the deal? Micarta G10. All right, so if you're a Micarta fan, that's one thing, right? That's the first step. Secondly, what's the other thing that you notice on here? The materials. So you're looking at a knife that is about, yeah, so this knife is, this one, when I bought this one, this was significantly more, right? You're looking at a knife that was, I believe mine was $235. Yeah, it's like $235 for this guy right here, which is Magna Cut. It also had titanium scales, so you had a different alternative set of scales. I did switch out my clip to an ulti clip, but this one is $110, so like half the price. Nitro-V, a little nicer, about the same as far as the blade shape. I almost wonder, are they like so perfectly fit? Could it be? Oh my gosh, it does. It does fit each other. All right, so it's the exact same dimensions. That's cool, just in case you're curious. So if you have a sheath on, you just want a cheaper one, and you had the two knives, there you go. Now you have the option. But I like this. You get a set of green micarta, blue micarta. I can't think my colors here today. Blue micarta scales. Now, one thing I think he did tell me, they're captive pivot on the tang of the blade this time, so it'll hold it, which is really nice. Over here, as you can see, I don't think these are captive, but you know, you hold your thumb, they're fine. I had no issues with it. But this, you know, if that's an issue for you, just something to consider. Still have a tang, still have a nice full flat blade. I'm going to move this out of the way. I like the option of the scale, so let's look at that. So you're looking at a knife that's going to look a little bit like this right here. If you wanted to swap it out and you wanted something a little brighter, a little bluer. You know, I know some of you guys really like those blue colors. That'd be a really nice color to have, right? So definitely something really cool as far as that goes. But I like this black micarta here. This is almost like a canvas micarta. Let me see if he calls it canvas micarta. It feels like a regular micarta. I don't know if it's a canvas. Well, it might be a canvas micarta. Let's see. What does he call it? Come on, Vincent. Tell me what's the micarta on here? Oh, is it on here? I don't see it. Nope, it doesn't say. But this is Nitro-V HRC 60, which is not bad for a Nitro-V. Nitro-V is a pretty good steel. It's a good budget steel, right? Definitely a nicer budget steel than like D2 or something like that. So something certainly to keep in mind. Now, the nice thing is if you got little sharp edges or anything like that with these scales, like over here, I didn't have any sharp edge on this. This one was perfectly fine. It's chamfered, but this one's a little bit, it's not quite there. But the nice thing about this is I can just take a simple file. I'll show you what I'm talking about, since these are mine. And if you feel like there's a little bit of softness there, a little harsh there, what I sometimes do is I'll soften that edge off. Just a nice file. Just take your time. Don't go crazy. Very, very light. And I feel it as I go along. I'm just basically trying to get any little bit of edge that might have come up. So if that edge bothers you, where you had the edge before, now it's super comfortable. See, I don't feel that edge digging into my hand. And that's what I like about materials like this. You know, G10 or Micarta, you can do that. You can also take them apart and clean them, and you can take the pivot off. Is that a T8 or is that T10? Now I'm curious too. Did he get a bigger screw? Let's get the T8 out. So here's the T8. Let's see. No, it's T8. It looks bigger. It's not, but it looks bigger, which is cool. Everything looks good when you know it's a really great price, which this is. This is just a crazy great price here. I like this blade shape personally. It's a I keep mine vertical. I pull it out vertically left-handed. I really do enjoy that. I would absolutely replace this clip. I'm not a fan of this clip. That's, you know, just to be fair, I don't like the clip. I would prefer an ulti-clip or the loops. That's more of my cup of tea. So, yeah. This is great for some people who want to keep it in the pocket, but if you really are going to carry it tactically on your duty belt or something like that, you're going to want an ulti-clip, you're going to want loops, something that makes it a little more comfortable. I love this right here. You can deploy it. You've got a little thumb deployment, a little button there. You can hold it, drop it, and take it off. So if it's out of your pocket, you can still drop that sheath, Kydex sheath. I do like that. And of course, this is right in the way. So over here, I get a little better grip on here, but this is like right there. Now you can drop that, certainly. Maybe not, because that would make it go really weird. Yeah, just not a fan of that. I get it. Sometimes, you know, some people don't even include clips because everyone is different. Some people want the loops. Somebody wants there's like 5 or 6, 7, 8 different versions of the ulti-clip. They want that. I think there's more now. Actually, they came out with some Blade Show Texas, some new stuff. Somebody wants some of those. Somebody wants the loops. Somebody wants the tech lock. You know, a lot of people like the tech lock. You know, so there's all various versions out there that people like. I'm a fan of the tech lock and I'm a fan of the loops personally. Those two things I like the most. So yeah, this is nice. This is nice. Let's do a little zoom in just so we can see what we're getting ourselves into here for a great price, I think. So first of all, here's a blade. As you can see, nice stone washed Nitro-V, black linen micarta. I'm gonna call it linen, or I don't know, canvas micarta. Not exactly sure. Maybe it feels more like canvas micarta, maybe not linen. Nice chamfered all the way around. Even though there was a little bit there, file that right down because it is micarta, which is nice. Excuse me. T8 screws. Got the minimalistic logo right there, Blackbird Blades. I like this right here. Full tang blade, which is always, you know, to me, if you can have a fixed blade, I don't understand why anybody would not want a full tang. I don't get it. And a little shortened tang, I am not a fan of that. I feel like you could justify it all you want, but it's not a fixed blade that's meant for use. It's a fixed blade maybe just to look pretty. Honestly, it's just my opinion. You can disagree with me. It's perfectly fine. We don't have to agree. I like there's jimping up there. Let's feel that jimping, by the way. Okay, so there's the jimping there. Let me get the other one over here. Man, this feels almost identical. I don't know. Is it was it somebody different that did this? I thought he told me he got another OEM to make the budget one. I don't know. They feel identical though to me. I cannot almost tell the difference, which is cool, which is what you want to see. And nice for $110. I mean, really, seriously, this is a nice blade shape. This is budget friendly, budget banger, budget awesome as you can get right there. I really think. I don't know. I just don't think you can be asked for more. I mean, yeah, it doesn't have a lanyard. So if you're a lanyard fan, definitely. Now you could probably, if you have a drill press, you could probably get that through there. Something to consider, certainly. I'm not a lanyard guy because this for me is not going to be in the woods where I'm going to be worried about losing it. If it was, I would want to see if I can get some orange G10 scales because I don't want to lose it if I'm out there. Because this wouldn't, I will tell you, I really don't think this would make a bad skinning knife because it's got that nice thinness to it, nice long blade shape. You could skin, you could really get in for those precision cuts. I mean, there is a lot of benefit to that. Now with the Micarta, I probably would want to go G10. Does he make the G10 or is it all Micarta? I think they're all Micarta. Yeah, it's black and blue Micarta. It doesn't say what kind of Micarta, but you could always now. Makes me wonder, could I swap these out? I probably could. It seems like it's a perfect swap. I'm going to have to ask Vincent, is it the same OEM? Because, man, if it's not, they are just really identical. Whoever did the sheets, though, they're spot on. Spot on. Nice, solid in there. Nice and clickety. I don't know if I wouldn't imagine that he made them, but if he did a great job, right? Really in there, nice and solid. To me, that's important. When I have that click, no play, you have to have a little retention to be able to pull it out. I think that's awesome. Oh, by the way, we didn't look at this. So here's the sheath. There's a little thumb area right there. Sheath goes in there. This is the clip. Some people are going to like it if they want to just carry it in the pocket. I can see the benefit there. I'm not a fan of that, but you can adjust this, make it higher, lower, certainly. You have the loops over here. I mean, or the holes over here. So there you go. Yeah, pretty nice little knife. I have to admit, for 110 bucks, I don't know, man. How can you go wrong? I mean, here's the thing. If you're like, man, that's not premium enough. I really want some nicer steel. Ding, ding, there you are. MagnaCut, G10 or titanium scales. Another nice, great sheath. Of course, it had its other clip as well. I swapped it out. It didn't come with that, but you can put any clip on there. I mean, no one's going to be happy no matter what. You're not going to find everybody's going to be like, that's the perfect clip. Everyone's going to want to change it. There's no doubt. And I actually carry different clips for different types of carry. So even if you had the clip, I might still change it out, right? Even if I liked it, because I carry differently at times. So this is the more expensive one, right? MagnaCut, so obviously it's going to be probably a little tougher, do more work, little beat it up a little bit more. But then, if you need a budget one, when you want to just, maybe you're working in a warehouse, maybe you're breaking down boxes, you're working in the yard and stuff like that. Maybe you're working in the garage. You just want a nice knife you can sharpen up. Nitro-V sharpens up pretty well. It's a pretty good workhorse. You could really get in there. I like that. I like how he rounded that, by the way. Thank you, Vincent. That's a small detail. If you have a real sharp choil there and you come up, that can really get you, especially when you're doing heavy work. That's a great detail. Obviously, there's a guy who knows how to do fixed blades. But anyways, yeah, I like this. And again, the swedge. This is more decorative. I mean, there is a slight swedge in case you're doing a deep cut, and it will, like a rudder, always help you make turn the cut a little bit better. It's not big enough that I think it's impactful enough. I think it's more decorative, but in a tight situation with really heavy, super thick, cardboard or plastic or leather, that'll, a little bit of help is always nice. Allows you at least to start the turn, right? Again, I like this. I was very pleasantly surprised how equal it is with the original, but just, cheaper materials. And definitely cheaper costs. So MagnaCut is expensive, but MagnaCut is expensive for a reason, right? It's a very useful, very tough, it does retain its edge pretty well. I mean, it's not S110B, Max Cement, Rex 121 edge retention, but it does a great job. And it's pretty tough and it's pretty corrosion resistant. Nitro-V is pretty good as well. Has a lot of good properties as well. For the price, 110 bucks, getting a nice sheath knife, a second set of Micarta scales, that's a deal. That is really a deal, and I'm going to put these out here because I think you have to consider everything you're getting here. You're not just getting a single knife. You get the option to swap them out. Maybe you feel like a different color, a different day, right? Maybe you can send this off to a custom knife maker, and they could make you a set of custom scales if you want it, right? That's always the cool thing. Something like that could occur. But there you go. I think it's a pretty good deal. Vincent, you did a good job, man. I like it. I like the first one a lot, and I carry the first one a lot. So this is always a favorite carry for me. But this new one, outstanding. I bought it with the absolute intention I was going to give this away, but I'll tell you, had I not had this one, I would absolutely be carrying this one. This is one of those I feel like I could beat up, destroy, bang up, whatever. I mean, I'd put one of these in the car or something like that, right? One of these days, I'm actually buy knives that I can put in the car, because I have multi-tools. Then I don't give those away, because those are multi-tools for a reason. I have all sorts of stuff on there. That's always good to have if you're driving, right? But this right here, it's a good deal. All right, we're going to do a review. We'll talk about it. Let me get a little handle on there. And, you know, I'm thinking, should I do a review? Yeah, I'll do a review. I think it's worth a review, because it's less expensive. We'll try it out. We'll do a little cutting. I'll carry it a little bit here, see how well the edge holds up and how well it strops up. Kind of get my thoughts on that for sure. Yeah, and then I'll probably soften just a little back there. There was a little sharp part there on the Micarta, but it's easy to fix. I mean, that's the nice thing about Micarta. Even if you didn't have a tool, all you got to do, you know, countertop, something that has a little bit of friction, that would work as well, right? Matter of fact, something like this, I bet I could do it on the jeans. Just real quick like that, and then after a while, it'll soften it right up. So there you go. That's the nice thing about something like that, which I think is great. I like this. It's a nice small EDC friendly type of tool. So there you go. Let me know your thoughts. My first impressions are very positive. I do not have a negative thought on this knife at all. I didn't think I would. I think I saw it at Blade Show Atlanta, and I liked it. I just didn't get a chance. I was supposed to interview Vincent on Sunday, and my voice shot out. I got sick. I couldn't talk. We had the AC problems. I had to get home. Sunday was just not meant to be for anything. I had about 5, 6, 7 interviews I was going to do on Sunday. Oh, it just didn't happen. It was horrible. But I am so thankful that Vincent allowed me to check this out. Thank you, Vincent. I appreciate it. I did buy this knife, by the way. So just so you know, I didn't get this for free. So he's not getting a freebie review just because he's giving me a free knife. I'm not going to say, hey, it's a great knife. You gave me a free knife. No, I don't do that. I'll be honest with you. I mean, I talked about a little sharp edge there. I'm going to point it out. It's not, there are some small things that are different. It's definitely lighter. And you know what? It's light enough that I feel like, I don't know. I feel like we let's do this real quick. Just because it's light enough. I know you're thinking, I thought you wrapped it up. I thought we were almost done. Yeah, we probably are, but I want to feel this. So the blade itself here, this one, 2.2 ounces. Now that's nitro with the Micarta scales. Now let's do this one. So it's about 0.3 ounces, a third of an ounce more. It's not much, but it feels like more. Now this is also a little cooler. One thing about G10, it doesn't feel as warm and comfortable and, I don't know, cozy. I guess that's the thing about Micarta. I guess it gets cozy. I don't know if that's a real thing, but we'll say it is. Just for the heck of it, since we're here, we're doing that, let's just measure it. So the original one was, I had to do this last time because it's so light, carries it, was at 6 and just shy of 7/8, probably. So we have, if we do 16th, we'd take 3 away, so 13/16. So let's see, is this the same one? This one is right at, yeah, it's pretty darn close to that. Yep. All right, so handle, if we go up here, we're about 3.5. Go up here, we're about 3.5. Blade length from the tip to the back is about 3 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5/16. So 3 and just about 5/16. Maybe, it's 5/16 if you go with that one. Cutting length, we are looking at just at 3.5. Is it just at 3.5? Just at 3.5. Yeah, they're both really, really close. Really, really close. Just for fun, let's measure the, we'll go from here to here. That's probably a decent measurement for the width. I'm going to say maybe just shy of a 1/2 inch, like 1/64, shy of, yep, They're about the same, exactly the same. Okay. All right. So just for giggles, we went ahead and measured them both, right? Just kind of, I'm sure some of you guys are like, well, why don't you just measure? What's the weight? What's the, you say it's lighter. Tell me. Well, I did. So there you go. All right. Very cool. Very cool. I like it. I like it. Just first impressions. Like I said, I am going to do a little review. I'm going to carry this because I like carrying this knife. All I'll do is I'll just put this one away and I'll carry this one for a little bit. Get my impressions on that. The nice thing is I can swap right out the sheath. I don't think it's a big deal. So there you go. I'll just put another ulti clip on here. But very, very cool knife. Again, I like this. I think it's great that we have options. 110 bucks. That's a great deal. When you got this one right here, this was running about $235. Now there was the really fancy premium one that was $295. I don't know if he sold out of that one. Let me see. Is he sold out? No, he's not sold out of that one. He still has that one. That's a premium one. That one has the carbon fiber inlays, which is kind of fancy, and it has different inlays that you can put into it. So it had, if I'm not mistaken, it had carbon fiber inlays, and then I think it also came with a second set of inlays. Titanium, yeah. So that's nice. That's the step up from this one if you wanted something different. I liked the G10. I wanted that because I felt like it would be lighter because the titanium would add some weight. Now if you like more premium, there's options, right? I could have put titanium on this one, but if I wanted the carbon fiber inlays, then you can step it up a bit. Some of you guys really like that. So, there's options for you guys who like that. For me, this is more of a bang 'em up, beat 'em up kind of knife. So you probably can't really tell. Can you really see some of my work on here? I clean this too well, which is good. Which is good. We got a little stuff on the blade, the edge, but that's hard to see sometimes. All right, guys. If you found this content fun, interesting, worthwhile, or informative, would you please consider hitting the like button down below? And if you've already hit that like button, would you please, just ask you kindly, would you please consider hitting the subscribe button as well? Subscribing and liking the channel, it really does help me out. It allows me to do more things, produce more content, ultimately more things for you guys. Seriously, I really do mean that because it's the whole reason why I do this. I enjoy this for the sake of sharing my thoughts. Some of you guys get something out of this, and so I'm more than happy to share my thoughts. I realize it's just my thoughts, and sometimes you guys may disagree, and that's okay, right? It's okay. We don't have to agree. Matter of fact, you can come in here, and every time I say something positive, you can think the exact opposite. So at least you know, if I like it, you won't like it. If I don't like it, you might like it. There you go. So there you go, right? Well, if you haven't already, also maybe consider hitting that notification button as well so you can be notified of future content like this and other videos. And I appreciate everyone out there who's, just watches the videos, enjoys the content as part of the live stream. Thank you to all of you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Also, a big shout out to my channel members. You do two amazing things. You encourage me. You encourage me. There's days I need that encouragement. I don't do this full time. I'm part-time. So thank you. Seriously, I mean that. Thank you. Secondly, you also, because of your generous support, you allow me to do certain things, check out certain things. Like I can be able to buy different things like this, likely for a giveaway, right? I mean, that's the whole reason why I bought it. This is probably going to be a giveaway, no doubt, right? Why? I mean, this is the nice one. And the only way I wouldn't give this away is if I gave this one away and kept a cheap one. Who knows? Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. But I like this one, so I'm probably going to keep it. Anyways, yes. So because of you guys, your generous support, I can do that. It allows me to do weekly budget banger giveaways, which I'm so grateful for. Thank you. It also allows me to check out knives, to cover shipping. A lot of times I have a lot of shipping recently for some loan knives. I got to get them all out. It's going to be expensive. So thank you for that. Yeah, and my small way to say thank you to you, I do two things for you guys. I do a channel member sticker and a thank you note. So brand new channel members, email me your name and address. I'd love to mail you a channel sticker and a thank you note. Legitimately, handwritten thank you note. Also, the other thing I like to do is all channel members, I'd love to do a once a month members exclusive giveaway. Usually something above a budget banger, something above $100. I mean, this might qualify, I don't know. Something that you would maybe enjoy receiving or giving as a gift. That's my goal. So if any of that sounds interesting to you, if you're interested in that, I do have a link down below in the description how to become a member. Would be honored. Would love to have you, but please don't ever feel obligated to be a channel member. I just would be open to that. And yeah, I would be honored if you guys decide to support the channel, but I am grateful if you just watch the content, part of the community. Seriously, I really am. So I just want you to know that. If you haven't already, check me out on Nerdy Knives on Instagram at Robs_nerdy_knives. Again, that's on Instagram at Robs_nerdy_knives. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great day and a great week. Bye.